Hello, gorgeous soul. Well, welcome to your monthly astrology. And this is the most pivotal, the most extraordinary, the most life transforming, not only month of the year, but time for many, many years. It's huge. Not only do we have Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility, going into romantic, spiritual, and boundaryless Pisces, making us all, on a positive note, ground our spirituality and ground our creativity. But we've also got the most massive shift of all, which is Pluto, the Lord of Transformation, leaving, for the time being, Capricorn and going into Aquarius. And these two could not be any more different. You know, there was so much astrology chatter about all the hell we were likely to see when Pluto went into Capricorn, which exactly happened. And now we're moving into Pluto going into Aquarius. We become more of a community. It can bring extraordinary fabulousness, although equally slightly worried about the whole AI thing, because we're going to see a technology shift over the next few years, but possibly even starting this month, that is beyond anything. It's going to be as extreme as when the internet came into being. But fundamentally, on an individual level, these two massive planets, these deep-rooted planets, are going to bring about a powerful shift for each one of us individually and also collectively. It's extraordinary. Here's your monthly astrology. Leo, you glorious creature. Whew, this month has got some intensity going on. One of the intensities is about you diving really deep. And you are determined to come back into your power, or even if you are the most powerful being on the earth, which is possible, really sort of growing into and maturing that power so that you can do what you need to do to feel safe, secure in the world. Now, Mercury is giving you superpowers to look into the heart of other people around you and see what makes them tick. Do not abuse that power. Don't kind of take advantage or manipulate anyone where you see their weakness. But equally, perhaps someone you thought was powerful or had power over you, suddenly you see that they aren't as powerful as you thought. And that brings you back to your own power. Mercury is allowing you to be all-knowing. But also you're thinking and talking about very deep subjects, primal subjects, life, death, rebirth. And that's very much on your minds. And actually Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility that I mentioned in the intro, that is where it's going to be sitting with you for the next 3 years. You do not want superficial. You only want what is real. And you are discovering things about yourself, maybe things where you didn't realize that you felt powerful, or maybe you gave your power away, and Saturn is going, it's time to call all your energy and your power home. It's time to know how powerful you are, and you will notice actually that when you feel in your power, how you can grow and draw towards you amazing experiences. You know, it is deep and it is primal, so it's quite intense, but you can use that intensity to your advantage. Put it this way, you cannot avoid any deep topics or conversations or feelings that maybe you've brushed on under the carpet before. Now is the time where you're going to have to really sit with and express your power, which I reckon will be a good thing, but it is quite intense. Now, the full moon in Virgo is offering you an opportunity out of the blue, actually, thanks to its trine with Uranus, where there might be something fabulous coming to you career-wise, or some extra abundance is coming your way. So use your intuition on that day. Write down your dreams. Cast out your wishes. Allow yourself to focus on what does abundance mean to you? What does security mean to you? And there should be a message or opportunity coming your way. When we have Venus sextile Mars on the 11th, that's also a great time to push yourself forward. There are people wanting to help you get ahead. And there may even be the offer of an adventure or a journey which excites you. Now, Mars is shifting signs this month, and it's leading you into being a little bit more thoughtful about things. You might feel that you want to be a bit of a hermit. Now, that happens at the end of the month. Right now, it's time to really mix with people and open up to experiences and be adventurous, because when that Mars shifts at the end of the month, you will be going through a phase where you're like, oh, I need my space, I need to meditate, I need to, just have a bit more time to myself and all of that jazz. So if there's something you need to do that involves getting out there, do it early on. Venus is entering Taurus, which is great for you because it's making you feel abundant about who you are in the world. Other people are respecting you. If you've had any issues in your career or in anything you do out there to do with your reputation, suddenly everybody's like, oh, that person's fabulous. And you're feeling more secure and confident in yourself. And it also draws opportunity to you. So make the most of that. Mercury goes into fellow fire sign Aries on the 19th. And again, you're itching all through Aries season to expand, to explore, to dive into new experiences. You're meeting people who are very unique in some way, or they express themselves in a different way, and you are loving it, and it's allowing you to express yourself in that way. You might want to study, you might want to adventure, you might want to explore, you might want to go on holiday, but all of those things are really good for you. And if you're thinking, well, I can't do it at the moment, Michelle, on the new moon, put your manifesting desires out into the universe when it comes to holidaying, studying, or adventuring, and hopefully the universe will deliver that gift. Now, Pluto. It's going to be a big relief for you, actually, when Pluto shifts signs, because you've been sort of questioning everything. And Pluto is going into your relationship zone, your one-to-one relationship zone. But this could transform your relationships. And transformation is definitely not necessarily bad. Transformation is honest. Pluto is honest and will bring about change when it comes to your one-to-one relationships. But it can also empower you. And don't forget, it's a long journey. Nothing's necessarily going to happen all at once. It's there for years and years and years. So you're learning a new way of being when it comes to one-to-one relationships, romantic relationships, business partnerships, even, best friendships. And there are radical shifts coming in that area and growth. As I was saying, when Mars shifts signs, you may be feeling a little bit more like, I need some space. Make sure you do that, right? Otherwise, Mars can make you go a little bit crazy and drink too much or lose your boundaries in some way, which, is not ideal because you can go well over the top when Mars is there. So do take time out, do meditate, do things to enhance your spiritual practice and your magic, and you'll get amazing results. Anyway, an extraordinary month for an extraordinary human like you. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. I've had my psychic company for over 20 years. I've always been exceptionally picky about who I have on my team. My psychics are incredible people. They're all emotionally intelligent. They give a very accurate and specific reading, and they're all beautiful and different in their own right.
So we got our fabulous psychics here.
My psychics go through 5 rigorous tests, including one with me, and then we get to meet.
I love meeting the readers.
And we make a film showcasing their unique skills.
Sharon P. Hello. Yeah, we're doing filming. So are you excited? Just relax, be yourself. Open up your heart.
So if you feel that you're accurate, you're emotionally intelligent, and your heart really wants to empower your clients, then we'd love you to apply and come for a test with us.